I will be mounting these European fallow deer shed antlers on a skull carved from mahogany and curly maple. After roughing out the stock, I clean it up on a joiner before glue up. The client provided the mahogany, and I was able to find the perfect piece of curly maple in the scraps from my father's furniture making days. When the glue is dry, I apply my top view template and saw it out on the bandsaw. Gluing the scraps back on with a hot glue gun makes it easier to saw out the side profile. With as much waste as possible removed by the saw, I start the carving process with gouge chisels and a Dremel. Establishing the front location of the antler bases is one of the most important aspects, because it determines how the antlers sit on the skull. Getting symmetry in the eye sockets is also critical. Beyond that, it is just having good reference material and removing what isn't a skull. Then it is sand, sand, and sand some more. I like to dish out the base of the antlers to allow a cleaner attachment to the skull. At this point, there is a little more carving to fit the antlers to the skull. After a final sanding to 400 grit, I apply several coats of Watco. By drilling 2 new holes in a fender washer and reshaping the existing hole, I create the mount that the skull will hang from. I recess the mount in the back of the skull by drilling a shallow hole with a large Forstner bit. A smaller hole is drilled so it can be placed over a screw in the wall. The curly maple requires pre-drilling for the mounting screws. The antlers are attached using lag bolts with the heads removed. I cut grooves in the part that inserts in the antlers to create a keyway with the epoxy. The antlers are drilled first, and a short pencil is used to locate the lag bolt pilot holes in the skull. A little bit of epoxy is used to ensure the lags won't loosen up. Epoxy is applied to all surfaces, being careful not to have squeeze out.